Plataforma de información musical y radio online. Rutas Alternas. Escucha.
Alfie Templeman es una de las jóvenes voces que llega de Reino Unido, que está generando una enorme expectativa en su entorno. Finalmente llega con su álbum debut, este material llamado Mellow Moon, placa recientemente publicada, y que ha sido parte de un proceso de 2 años en los cuales hemos tenido la oportunidad de hablar con Alfie en ocasiones anteriores, y llegamos finalmente con su placa debut. Lo saludamos en esta videollamada. Hola, Alfie.
Hola. Hello.
How are you, man?
I am very good. I am at home in Bedfordshire. Life is all right. Just vibing out, so I'm all right. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm very amazed and very pleased about your debut album, because we spoke each other a few times before you release it. And we spoke about the process of you making this record, these songs, and we finally have the album. How do you feel?
Oh, it's pretty cool. It's nice to have it there, nice for it to exist out in the world, and people have their favorite songs and, different things that they like about the record. So I'm very, very happy. Yeah.
I think it's very cool, the process you follow of making this album, because it was unconventional. You release some singles, you have a lot of shows, you play here in Mexico, in Corona Capital, and now you have your debut album. Do you think in this process in that way, or it was very different in your mind?
We've kind of we've floored it for the last year with gigs. So I've been so focused on just playing as many shows as possible and going to as many places in the world and seeing people as much as possible that, it just happens, you just go on tour, it becomes kind of just the norm. So when we put the record out, like, it was a big moment for me, but it was also just like, it's just another thing that I'm doing this year, because there's so much going on. It's been such a busy year for me, so it's been really fun, but really chaotic as well.
Yes, absolutely, because it's also very different, because a lot of bands, a lot of artists are thinking in the debut album all the way before having these gigs or having this tour, having this contact with the press. You prove that you can follow another path and actually make it happen.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's been really, really enjoyable to do this year. Yeah.
I mean, it's not an easy way. I know that the independent movement, independent music, it's a little harder, but it's also very, very amazing. Yes.
Yeah, it's very rewarding. Once you do it, when you do it yourself, and it all actually comes out being all right, and you figured it out. So it's fun. Yeah.
And also, it's you have a lot of people that have worked with you, that have collaborated with you, that actually make it happen too, right?
Yeah, I actually did work with more people than I normally ever do work with on this record. So I worked with a bunch of people like Justin Young, Kieran Shuttle, Rob Milton, Charlie Perry. There's a bunch of people that helped me out with the album, which was really cool. I really enjoyed doing that, collaborating with people.
And another thing of the process of making Mellow Moon is that a lot of songs that you have made was written and composed and produced during the pandemic, right? And during the lockdowns.
Yeah. It was all kind of during like the weird kind of lockdowny time. So it was kind of just me figuring out like where to go from there. And, I was trying out a lot of new things that I hadn't done before, because I had a bit more time to make mistakes, and the whole trial and error process of just making a song. So it was really nice getting to have a bit more extra time to like figure yourself out, and there was no kind of rush to get the album finished either, so it was really nice for me. It was quite a relaxing time.
All the songs that you include in Mellow Moon have a very important meaning about the time you make them, right? When you listen now, it sounds different to you. It means different to you, some of the songs.
Yeah, I sound really young because a lot of it I made so long ago. So it does sound quite weird to me that it only just came out this year. All my songs gain different meanings throughout time anyway for me. As I grow up, so do the songs, and so do the way that I listen to them and the way that I react to them. I feel like that's it's like with any of your like favorite songs or stuff in general. Like, you know, you hold on to those songs for the rest of your life, and they can mold into different memories throughout time. So yeah, quite cool to listen back.
Alfie, I want to talk about your visit to Mexico because you have an amazing moment during Corona Capital. Your set was amazing, and the people connect a lot with your songs, and not only in that moment in the festival, but previous and after your show. The people are writing to you. People from Mexico are writing to you all the time in social media, right?
Yeah, which is awesome. There's actually quite a lot of people telling me to come back to Mexico on DM at the moment and stuff. But yeah, people write to you, and it's really sweet. It's quite overwhelming. I try and open some of them, but it's hard to keep up sometimes. So
Yeah, I know, but there's an important market in Mexico and in Latin America for music made in the UK.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, which is really cool to see. You guys love the Arctic Monkeys, right?
Yes, and a lot of bands during the history. If you see a show from Gallagher Brothers or Damon Albarn, or Pink Floyd, I don't know. There's a connection between music from the UK and Mexico. I don't exactly know why, but there's a very strong connection.
Yeah, which is awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. I mean,
maybe because as an audience, we are not that different, right? I
mean, no.
Right?
I think the gigs are just as wild over there as they are here, if not even wilder over there. So, yeah, definitely.
And it's also good that the people in Mexico are actually singing your songs, connect a lot with you, even if it's a different language. It's the power of music.
Yeah, people always sing over there, which is such a cool thing. You know, there's only some places that like sing your lyrics out loud, but in Mexico, everyone sings along. It's gorgeous. I love it.
Alfie, you have released your album through a couple of independent labels, AWAL and Chess Club Records. How was working with them?
I mean, I've worked with Chess Club for years. Like every record I've put out since 2018 has gone through them. So that's really cool. And AWAL's like a brand new thing for me. Like the first time I worked with them was with Forever Isn't Long Enough, which is the record I did before Mellow Moon. But it's been good. It's been enjoyable. Like I think everyone's learning, and I feel like we've learned a lot off the basis of this last album and how to do things a bit differently next time. So it's really cool switching things up and trying new things each time.
Because independent labels have an amazing role in music industry nowadays, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I have a little independent label that I mess around with as well myself that I own, and I have like a side project called Aerial Days where I do a lot of it and I put it out through my own label. So it's quite fun to do it like that.
Alfie, what's the plan for the rest of 2022?
Lots of touring, you know, keep playing gigs, keep seeing people, keep going to new places, and then just keep recording at home as well. You know, whenever I'm back at home, I'll just keep making new songs and writing down new ideas and going from there, you know. So hopefully lots to come.
But you will release more singles from Mellow Moon, right?
I mean that's it now. I guess I'm just gonna release new music.
Oh, cool, very cool. Because you have released the album just a few weeks ago, right, in May.
Yeah. So I'll probably start making new music now and then put some new stuff out next year or something.
I hope you can make it soon to Mexico. Do you have plans?
Yeah, hopefully. We haven't got anything like for sure at the moment, but I want to come back soon, so we're going to see if we can get over there soon, which would be cool. So fingers crossed.
Absolutely. Because it was great to see you in Corona Capital, but I think that it's necessary for you to play your own gig here in Mexico, and not only in Mexico City, but here, Guadalajara, Monterrey.
I mean, I know this is what I was saying. I wouldn't mind doing a whole tour over there soon. So hopefully we can do a bit of a tour in America and just play everywhere. So I'd really like to do that for sure.
I really like to see you here in Guadalajara playing live. and you have released your album also in vinyl, right?
The album's out on vinyl as well, so you can get it as a record. Yeah.
And you can bring your vinyl when you come to Mexico to play, and we can buy it here, right?
Yeah, I think you should be able to get it there, but I'm not sure. It's in record stores around Mexico.
Cool. We can find it on retailers here in Mexico and on your website, on the website of AWAL or Chess Club, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it'll be around.
We can find it everywhere and also on all streaming platforms. I'm looking forward to see you here live and have a chat in person again, Alfie. Congratulations on the album. It's amazing.
Thank you very much. Yeah, and it's always a pleasure talking to you, Gilberto. So thank you.
Alfie Templeman, thank you so much for this chat with Rutas Alternas.
Thank you very much. Gracias.
Plataforma de información musical y radio online. Rutas Alternas. Escucha.